The duo ascended the stairwell, leaving Watts alone. All alone. His nerves were high. Can he do this in this state? How should he go about this? Make noise and get them to hunt him? Or sneak in and try to take them out one at a time? They know he's there, so they're prepared for him. Sneaking in and taking out at least one person before things go south might very well be his best option. If possible, he could take a hostage. The warehouse was cluttered, rows and rows of storage and junk. Watts would have plenty of cover to maneuver with.
I can still hear his voice thing. It's talking about the place being cluttered.
What about the enemies?
We're just a little ways away. It seems as though there are two of them together and one walking around the halls.
Are they patrolling the path to the other two?
The perfect scenario, almost too good to be true. Watts wouldn't know what power this guy would have, but being alone meant he could possibly use his gun to his advantage after all. He just had to wait for his moment. He needed enough time for the other guy to make some distance.
Yeah, so we need to be a bit careful.
Just let me know when he's near. I think it's better if we sneak around them for now.
No guns blazing?
No. I want to save that for when I need it. The moment we start shooting, the whole place knows we're here.
Wait. Shh. No, I don't see anyone. I can hear his thoughts, but I think he's in one of the rooms.
Good timing then. Let's get going while we can.
The man reached for his gun, but Watts was quicker.
Oh shit! Wait, let me figure out what's happening.
It seems the trap laid out for Watts was already in motion. When he shot the man, he flickered out of existence as if to be an illusion. The bullet went right through him and blasted into a nearby crate. Watts could feel panic build. The tension was rising. He wouldn't know if this man's power would be to create illusions or if he was like some sort of ghost. He did feel as though he was being watched. There was no other option now. He had to shake it off and focus.
Wait, it sounds like Watts is okay.
He was overthinking things before, but now he was coming to his senses. There was no way sneaking was ever an option. They already laid out the trap, and he knew he was walking right into it.
Keep focused, Noah. Watts can handle himself. I need your thoughts up here.
I know, but if something happens down there, it's good to know for us, right?
I suppose, but we can't slow down over it. Watts knows the mission.
Wait, there's two people in the next room.
Watts took a deep breath, but his nerves were still high. Reeves was right here, and he couldn't afford to fuck this up. He proceeded to move toward Reeves's voice.
Do they have any powers?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then I think it might be time to act. This is for Carmen.
The voice was nearby. Watts was coming up onto his enemies. He had to be careful, though, as there were 3 people waiting for him. He definitely didn't have an advantage, but he knew his mission wasn't to kill, just buy time and distract.
Don't move.
Something immediately was wrong. Around the corner wasn't 3 people, it was 10. And they were all identical to the man he just failed to shoot. No sign of Reeves or the other man either, but he heard Reeves's voice. He was still close by.
Who the fuck are you? How'd you get in here?
Holy shit!
No more questions, only answers. Where's the KWG? Hand it over.
You stupid bitch.
He's going for his gun!
I don't think so.
Holy shit! I don't think you needed me after all.
Not guarding the KWG with powers was a strange choice. Do we think something's up? What about the third guy?
Shit. Their thoughts disappeared.
What?
Hey, whoever this guy is, he's able to keep his mind real quiet. I just need to focus harder and I should be able to pick something up.
I'll look for the KWG. Just make sure we don't get jumped.
I'll try.
A trap that ran deeper than Watts knew. What did Reeves have in store for the pair upstairs? Could he trust that they would be able to manage on their own? But before he could help, he had to deal with the problem in front of him. 6 fake henchmen stood in his way. Watts felt confident he could deal with them if they disappeared like the first one, but that was going to eat away at time. The very time Watts was supposed to buy reversed on him, and now he was up against the clock himself.
God damn it, Watts, why is that voice so loud?
Watts walked confidently to the closest man. They were sitting down on a chair and didn't flinch at the oncoming giant. Watts then gave it a playful smack in the back of the head with the pistol.
Wait, I think I'm picking him up.
The man disappeared, but not before giving Watts the largest shock of his life, dropping the gun. The other man from before walked out from behind some shelving.
I found a suitcase. It might be inside. I just need to break the lock.
Watts, fighting the pain, continued forward, anger and adrenaline being the main source of his resolve. But as he moved forward, one of the fake men dashed out to block him. Would simply touching him electrocute him? Would he disappear after that? Watts didn't have the luxury of experimenting here. He punched the fake and was electrocuted again.
Oh no, things aren't looking good for Watts. We need to help him.
Falling backward a bit from his shock, Watts fell back into another fake, causing it to electrocute him again and disappearing that fake.
Noah, keep your mind focused up here. Watts will be fine.
I don't know if he will. The guy he's fighting has powers to electrocute him. Watts is already near death.
What about the third guy? Where is he? Did you find him?
I've got his thoughts. I just needed to probe deeper.
Noah!
I was here the whole time.
All other fakes came to attention and bounded for Watts. One after another, they tried to tackle him. Watts dodged the first one, letting it crash into another fake, electrocuting them, causing them to disappear. It started to click for Watts. They weren't immune to the shocks. Another one slammed into Watts's legs, causing him to drop to his knee. 4 more are left. Watts needed to avoid more damage. He was tough for sure, tougher than the average man. He's endured so much for so long, but his body was failing.
I can't see this guy. Where is he?
There was one more left. He would have to make a move. That's when he saw the gun. It was all right there. He just needed to reach for it. The last fake was closing in. He grabs it.
Noah, you need to focus. Where is he?
The gun was burning hot from the electricity it was hit with. He couldn't bear to hold onto it long enough to shoot it, so instead, he tossed it at the man to get the electricity to activate.
This hurts so bad. He's disappeared into the hallway. He's letting you waste ammo.
Where? Where should I shoot? What's going on?
I think this might be the guy Watts was looking for.
The guy who saw him? Who killed Carmen?
Yeah, his powers to be invisible at night.
Watts was in too much pain to answer anymore. He needed rest. The adrenaline was wearing out. He was giving in to the pain. Even if they thought he was immortal, he knew he wasn't. His friends weren't. His nerves never calmed. Is this where he dies? What will happen to his allies? There was an electricity in the air, and it was set to high voltage.
Watts is in danger. They have him.
We can help him when we're clear of danger. Grab onto me, I'll help you walk. But I need you to shoot. I can't see him, but you can hear him. You need to focus on this fight first.
Watts was fading in and out of consciousness, but he had to stay motivated. He knew his friends needed the time to find the KWG and escape with their lives.
I've never used one before, so I don't think I'll be able to hit him. Just follow my directions. I think you want this.
Fine, but where is he now?
He's gone quiet again.
Shit. I don't know if he's skilled with a gun either.
Leave me alone!
No way, you bastard. You killed Carmen.
I had to. The boss told me to. Noah gets it, right?
You sound pathetic. If I don't kill you tonight, I will hunt you down for the rest of your life. You'll never see another peaceful night again.
Keep taunting him. It's rattling his thoughts, and I can read him easier.
Your power is an extension of yourself, you know. And it sounds like you have the power of a coward. You need to hide away.
Shut up! I do what I have to survive.
There!
Do what you need to survive? That's all this is, just surviving, and look where it got you. You should have been focusing on living instead.
No! Surviving is living. I can keep a peaceful life where no one bothers me, and so long as I do as he tells me, no one will bother me.
No one will bother you? You're a murderer now. You put yourself in a cage and handed away the key. You'll never be free of him now.
I'm not a prisoner. I'm free this way.
I'm surprised you're able to stand. I thought you needed a spine to do that.
There!
I got him. That's for Carmen, you fucking worm.
Watts! He's not doing well.
We'll help him. We just have to get the KWG to Pearson first, though.
Then leave me. Get it to him. I'll make my way down. Go!
What if more come up here?
I'll use this guy's gun. Don't worry about me. Get out of here.
Understood.
Well, fuck me. Now what? They got the gun. Reeves is done for. But so are Watts and I. Man, how the hell did I get into this situation?
Things were looking as down as ever for Watts. The roads he traveled were leading him back to the bottom as fast as he was leaving it. But still, it was working the way he needed it to. He couldn't do much in this state, but he would buy time for his companions. He believed they could deal with whatever trap was waiting for them upstairs. Even if it meant losing his own, and he never got to live that life in the sun, he wanted to make sure at least they got out when the sun went down.